Excuse me. Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing really well. So I feel like we've got a little bit of catching up to do. Oh, I am so cold right now. Oh, I should really put a jumper on. Emmanuel's just got back from night shift, so he's upstairs trying to sleep and I don't want to disturb him. Maybe let's go and sit in the lounge. Let's go and sit in the lounge and have a chat so I can have a little blanket on me. Oh, forever finding the worst positions to try and prop you guys up on. Oh, whilst I'm changing my camera settings at the same time. Hang on. There. Are we safe here? Maybe not the best angle. I feel like this camera is going to collapse any second. Right, hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I think I've already said that. Right, I've made my coffee, we're sat down. I just want to talk about a couple of things. I am going to be kind of a little bit lower on the volume because Emmanuel's on night shift and he's like, it was his first one last night of his row of night shifts and I swear he's been up for like 24 hours straight. Anyway. So he's in bed asleep, so I'm going to be a little bit quiet. First, I'm going to address the elephant in the room, my lips. Yes, I've had them done. You guys noticed on the, what's it called? The haul video that I did, that I uploaded on Tuesday. I have had them done. They are still very swollen, so don't worry. I am aware that they looked quite larger in charge in that video, but that's just how it works. You put things in your face, it swells. I have had lip filler done before and you guys are aware of that. Obviously, I think I actually brought you along to the appointment, but I have had a little bit more done because we had some like issues with the first filler not lasting as much, and also I need lip flips, etc. But I have had a little bit of filler which is still settling, so don't worry, what you're seeing now is not the finished product. I'm fully aware that some of you might not like that I've got lip filler, but this is my face. I'm a 31-year-old grown-ass woman who can make her decisions, so it is what it is, and I'm not going to respond to any comments that are just being deliberately hurtful. Anyway, now that we've put that to bed, next thing, I'm going to address my temporary illness that I had over the weekend and why I was so absent. Again, I briefly mentioned this in the haul video. I was really not very well over last weekend. It has kind of woken me up in the sense of I think I need to pre-film some filler videos, as it were, stuff to kind of go up in the event that I am absent for illness or whatever, because unfortunately, you know, as this is my sole income at the moment, being self-employed or anyone who's self-employed, we don't get the luxury of sick pay. So me taking that time off just means that I went unpaid for that weekend, which is, you know, it's fine. That's not what I'm complaining about. I'm complaining about the fact that I was so ill. Basically, I'm just gonna maybe jump the gun a bit and link this to the potential PCOS/endometriosis diagnosis that I'm still waiting for. I know that you guys have been anxious for an update on that. The main update for that is that I rang a number which is basically the gynecology waiting list line, I think, for the RVI, which is based in Newcastle, and essentially they told me that the waiting list is 8 months, so I will not be getting an appointment or like even receiving anything to do with an appointment until at least May. So that's the update with that, because obviously I got put down on the waiting list in like early September-ish, so September, October, November, January, February, no, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Well, May will be like 9 months, but yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath. So we're still waiting on that. The issue that I've had last weekend was, and I didn't know whether this was linked or not, but I've kind of presumed it is. I put something on Instagram and a lot of you guys confirmed it for me, that basically I have counted forward several months on, basically I use an app called Glow, which I use to track my period and stuff. It's quite good, and I use the free version. I haven't upgraded it. And basically I was counting forwards for like a few months, and I realised that I am probably going to be, well, no, not probably, I am going to be on my period on my wedding day, and that's just not happening for me. I'm sorry, but it's just not. So I've done it before in the past where basically I've continued to take my contraceptive pill for like an extra week, and that kind of like delays your period for like a week. I know that you can get, well, I know now that you can actually get proper delay tablets, but I didn't get that. I've just carried on my pill. I'm currently on Regevidon, which is the one where you take a break, and I've already tried the mini pill where you're on it constantly. I got breakthrough bleeding, I got the worst migraines, I got some really bad side effects and quite concerning side effects from that one, so that was out of the question. I even actually, I don't know how much I've talked about kind of my journey of being back on contraception, because obviously I took quite a long time off contraception when I was single, because there was no need for me to be taking it essentially. I went back on to contraception. I think it was called Ziletta I was on, which is the one that you take continuously. I didn't want to have the implant again because I got breakthrough bleeding with that, and obviously it lasts like 3 years, but it just wasn't great. So I was put on the Ziletta, the mini pill. I tried that for about 2 months, got some really horrible side effects and breakthrough bleeding, went back to the nurse, who then told me to take 2 pills a day, so doubled my dose, and obviously that really, the side effects with that were just not, I can't even, I think I've blocked it out of my mind, but it was horrendous. So came off that, went on to Regevidon. That was the only thing that actually regulated my period. So I am like clockwork, which is something that's not necessarily linked to like PCOS, because I know that that's a kind of common thing with PCOS, is that you miss periods or you don't know when they're coming, etc. But my periods are like clockwork. They're just really bad. So I've been using that pill for a while and kind of delaying my period. I've delayed my period once before last year when we went on the cruise, and I only delayed it by like a few days because I just wanted to be like clear of that actual holiday, because I was only supposed to come on kind of near the end, and that was fine. When I did that this time, I delayed it for a week, which meant that I've taken an extra week's worth of contraception. I spent around 4 days after that in the most horrendous pain. I slept. I don't think I saw much daylight through those days. I slept so much. The time that I was awake was incredibly painful, and it just was not a nice time. Basically, I had a really horrible migraine to the point where like any daylight was just so painful that I basically had to sit in a dark room with my eyes covered, sleep mask on, just all the time. It was awful. When I finally kind of came out of that was when I actually started. I was maybe in day 2 or day 3 of my period. I came out of that and obviously had my period. And I did pop a post on Instagram, just kind of asking anyone who's got these same symptoms that I am, who maybe does have PCOS or whatever, and a lot of you did reach out and say, yes, this is quite a common thing. If you delay your period or if you use the delay tablets, it amplifies those symptoms tenfold. And I experienced that, to say the very least. And I'm now a little bit anxious that I have to do this again for the next like couple of months, I think. I have to do this next month as well, so I'm a little bit nervous for that. A couple of people did say that you can still take Regevidon back to back and just not get a period, but when I've spoken to a pharmacist about that, they were a bit like, I'd probably speak to my GP. So I think I'm going to get another GP appointment and just kind of see what to do about that. But that is why I didn't upload for the Friday and Sunday of last week. Yeah, it's been a rough time. The exhaustion is something else anyway. Kind of the week leading up to my period, I get extremely exhausted and kind of in a bit of pain, but that was just something else. So yeah, that's where I've been. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The only thing I can think of is a couple of people have mentioned the coil. The coil's not really an option. Well, it's not that it's not an option, it is an option, but the coil, I'm not sure I want to go through getting the coil just to have to maybe take it out like next year, because I think pretty much, I mean, obviously when we're ready, but I don't need contraception in for 5 years basically. So yeah, I don't know if the coil is really an option. But yeah, it's been a rough week or so. And I think on the back of obviously sleeping so much during that period, my sleep pattern has kind of gone a little bit out of whack, and especially with Emmanuel being on night shift, I don't have that kick up the arse to get up and out of bed when he does, because when he's on day shift I'm up 6:30 pretty much all the time. The only times that I'm not up is when like the week leading up to a period, but anyway, so with him being on night shift, I've got no one telling me to get up, and the amount of times, I think last weekend when he was on the night shift, he was coming in, I was completely out of it, didn't even know that he'd come in. I woke up, he was next to me, it's like 1 p.m. 1 p.m. and I went to bed like 10 o'clock the previous night. It's been wild. It's been really wild, but I'm feeling a lot better. I just wanted to say as well, I couldn't get back to everyone, but the amount of messages that I got on Instagram regarding that, with like sympathies and just, yeah, unreal. So yeah, thank you so much for that. I'm gonna get myself sorted, I think, and ready for the day. I've also been catching up on Love Island. I watched it for like a while and then I stopped watching it. I don't really know why, but I've caught up on it now. And yeah, so that is me, a little update of what I've been up to. Nothing exciting, just, you know, exhausted. So yeah. It is a little bit later on. I have been around hand delivering some wedding invitations, and do you know what it is, right? I'm actually really glad that I decided to hand deliver most of the wedding invitations, because it means that I can spend time with my guests. Do you know what I mean? I feel like when, like, the older you get and the more people's priorities change, you know, people have kids, they're married, you know, people have other priorities, and sometimes you don't get to see people as often as you used to, which is absolutely fine. This is how I think that you determine a really strong friendship, is that you don't need to be around each other all the time and you still have that level of friendship when you reconnect. So yeah, it's been really nice to go around and kind of see my friends and family and just have a little catch up, etc. I still have a few more to deliver just because I haven't been able to manage, I haven't been able to get everyone free today, which would obviously be impossible. Emmanuel's now up, he's out working on his car. It looks like it's about to rain, but I think he has something on in town that he's going to, so I might pop along with him, because I feel like I want to have a look around the shops. I quite often go to the Metro Centre, but I don't often go to the centre of Newcastle, and I don't think I'm going to buy anything. I've got no intentions of buying anything, but I like just having a little browse, you know? So I'm thinking I might have a look around. Obviously I'll bring you guys along with me and show you what's about. I don't know. Yeah. I think he's just coming, like, bringing his stuff in, and then I'll be heading into town. Right, I've just got to town, and I was actually just thinking on the way here, you know how I said that I wasn't particularly looking for anything to buy. I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet, but right, this is kind of spooky for me, right? And I don't know what's going on, but obviously, you know, TikTok's been like taken over by the Americans, I think. I don't know. But since TikTok's came back, there's just been some odd things going on, right? I had a fleeting thought. I didn't even speak the words, right, about the Wonder Skin lip stains. I know I'm very late to that trend, but I did kind of like the look of them when they first kind of came about and stuff, but then I never really bought into it. And I thought, do you know what it is? I would actually quite like to try one. I thought that. What has been all over my TikTok since then? Those lip stains. I can't escape it. It's every other video. It's just those, what are they called? Wonder Skin lip stains. Apparently they last all day, according to people on TikTok. So I don't think they do, but if Sephora sell them, I might have a little cheeky look. But yeah, so I'm not 100% sure if they do sell it. I don't think they do, but I am going to have a look in Sephora and see if they do. And then if they do, I might have a look at some of the colours, because I kind of feel like with a lip stain, I mean, what I use at the minute, I really, really like, and it's the Nivea Cherry Shine Lip Balm, which is obviously a fraction of the price, but it doesn't last. Like, it lasts, I don't know, an hour max, and if I drink anything, then it's gone. But apparently the Wonder Skin ones last, like, eating, drinking, whatever. Your lips will always have that colour. So yeah, if I can get a similar shade to this, then brilliant. Where's this come from, by the way? I don't know if this is a spot or just a mark. I don't know. But yeah, let's have a little wander around town, see what's about. Shopping done. To be honest, there was nothing really that I saw that I thought, actually, I really want that. So good for me. Good for my bank account. The only thing I did actually pick up was I bought some cotton wool rounds, because I haven't used those for years, and I think it's because I was using cleansing balms to get my eye makeup off, or I had false lashes on all the time. But now that I've had this lash lift, I feel like a new woman. I don't feel the need to put lashes on. So I feel like this is like me now, living the natural lash look. In return for that, obviously, because I'm not using the cleansing balm anymore, and I've switched to a different cleanser, which you can't use on your eyes. So I had to buy a eye makeup remover. And I just got like a one from Boots. It was like £1.50 or something. It's for sensitive eyes. And I thought, oh, that'll be fine. And I tried to use it, and it hurt when it hurt when I used it on my eyes. And I thought, actually, I'm gonna have to use this on like a cotton pad, I think. So yeah. Anyway, I bought those, and I also bought 3 of these Biotin Hair Complex. I've been using these for about a month. I bought one last month. Hang on. Yeah, so I bought one last month, and I've been really liking them, and I've been really consistent. I'm actually really consistent with my vitamins at the minute, which is great. And I feel like they are making a difference on my hair. Obviously my hair's always just like scraped back and things. I really do need an appointment to get it trimmed and dyed, but I think I'm gonna wait till next month for that. And then, so I've been really on top of my vitamins, and they have like 3 for 2 on in Holland & Barrett. So I thought I'll just buy 3 months worth. So that's me stocked for the next 3 months. I'm going to go home and I'm actually getting changed because I've got dance class tonight. I'm going to try and bring you along with me, record a couple of bits. I can get some dances, but then some other dances, like you start it somewhere else and it's really difficult to film. So I'll film what I can. If there's nothing, I'm really sorry, but if there is, then great. So yeah, I'm going to go home, get changed and head out to dancing. You are the reason why I make it through. I can't live without you, breathe without you. Hey, you are the only one, yeah, that is true. I can't live without you, breathe without you. Oh, I believe in you and me together, you and me always, forever. Yeah. From dancing, we did 2 dances that we hadn't done before. So we did the samba and the mambo, which I didn't get any clips of the samba just because of the way that we were doing it. I couldn't really set my phone up anywhere. But then we also did the American Smooth, which I did include. We actually started that last week. Yeah, I've never actually done an American Smooth before. When I danced growing up, we didn't do the American Smooth, but it was nice to do a mambo as well. It's like having spaghetti arms because there's just so much that you've got to do with the arms, but we only did like a little bit and I only caught a clip of like the end bit. But yeah, so I've come home, I've got the most boring tea because we're doing a food shop and I've got no bread, I've got no wraps, I've just got nothing apart from pittas, because earlier in the week I made like a chicken gyros kind of fake away type thing. So I've got these pittas that I've just put some tuna mayo in. That's all we've got. So I'm gonna have that, and then I'm just gonna eat this, and then I think I'm gonna do a little bit of an evening clean or evening tidy, just because like it's hard to do things when Emmanuel's asleep because I don't want to be noisy. I think it's because the house is so small. If we were in a bigger house, it wouldn't be such of an issue because he would be like further away, but my bedroom is literally above this room, and then we've just got the living room, and then like, so if I can't like hoover, or do you know what I mean? So I'm going to do a little bit of an evening clean. I also need to change my bedding, etc. So yeah, but I'm going to eat this first and then we'll crack on with the clean.
I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one who saves you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Some gates never get to open 'cause it's too late. I could be the one who saves you from this place. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me, find me, find me.